everyone, and welcome to Canadians with Disabilities and Their Allies, also known as PWD Allies. Yeah.
Palau, let's start that again.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Canadians with Disabilities and Their Allies. My name is Brent. I'm the host.
Sorry. My face is gonna be all red. Like, why is Neil's face all red?
Yeah.
Oh man! But I just remember replaying it in my head. I just had that auditory replay back.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Canadians with Disabilities and Their Allies. My name is Brent. I'm the host, also known as PWD Allies Podcast. You can check out your favorite podcast on Spotify or your favorite app, wherever you find it available. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Canadians with Disabilities and Their Allies. My name is Brent. I'm the host. The show is also known as PWD Allies Podcast. It's available on your favorite app, Spotify, or wherever you find it available. This is a promo video just to let you know what's happening and some changes that are upcoming on the broadcast. So some big changes that are happening are, well, the Roundtable Roundhouse is what I call it. It's been a series that's been going on for numerous weeks. Well, we're going to be killing it. It's been very successful, but that wasn't the reason why we're killing the roundtable. It's to make room for a future series.
A new series. Yeah.
New series.
I mean, one of the reasons as editor producer, and I know like for you as well, like we always talk about wanting to keep the show fresh, right? Because I mean, there's only so much, like, once you start talking about something over and over, it's like they call it like beating a dead horse or swinging a dead cat, right? And that's kind of why I wanted to stop at 9, because I figured, I actually have a very short attention span. I never used to, but that's actually an interesting thing that I felt I developed after the death of my first wife. I actually felt that my brain shrunk. I don't know, and so I actually have a short attention span. I can only count up to 9.
Yeah.
So when things get up to 9, it's like it's time to reset the clock and do something else.
So I think having a new series going forward, and having great discussions and new ideas and lived experience stories. And that's what we're going to dive into here we're going to talk about that. It's bringing people on and talking about the lived experience stories, because that's what the show's always been about anyway, right from the beginning.
Yeah, because you're always big on lived experience. And I thought, what better way to highlight that. And so the new series, like I said, we're going to kill off the roundtable name, and we're going to call the new series Disability Stories. That's going to be the name of the new series. And the idea behind it is it's going to kind of be the same idea as the roundtable, where we're going to invite a select panel of guests, just like we had with the roundtable, like maybe up to 9. 6 or 7 or whatever participants, so up to 9 of us. But having said that, what we'll do is we'll try to focus on maybe one person and one person's story, and so one person will be kind of the highlight of the episode, and then we have the other people on the panel giving feedback or comments on the story, because I thought that'd be kind of a neat thing where you have one person come on and kind of share their story and share their experience, the personal experience, but then have the rest of the panel give their own feedback and comment and chime
in on the guest, and and as that grows, if the guest who is the guest speaker on the round table, on the panel that we have, if the guest doesn't really have a lot more to say, because there are people who they just don't have a lot to say. They just say their life story, and it's very short. And there's other people who take a little bit longer, and that's perfectly fine too.
Yeah,
if it takes a little bit less time, then we can actually end up fitting 2, maximum 3 per episode.
Right. Yeah, exactly. We can have like maybe 2 or 3 stories shared. If somebody's only going to share like maybe 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll share like 2 or 3 per episode, depending, right? But I think it's a really great idea. I hope the people that have participated in our panels to date, the roundtables, I hope we haven't actually told anybody yet. This is
no.
We were planning to tell everybody, but we're recording this promo first. But I think it's a great idea because, like I said, we've done 9 of the roundtables, and like I said, I have a short attention span, and so it's like for me it just goes up to 9, and let's kill it off and do something else just to keep the show fresh.
Yeah. I want to just let everyone know that who are familiar with the roundtable, who have been watching the series all the way from episode 1 up till Monday will be episode 9, and that will be the final episode of the roundtable. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in.
The final episode. Tune in Monday.
Who will be guest number 1 on the new episode that will be airing on the following Monday? That'll be the question of the day. So I want to thank everyone on the roundtable for joining in. If you want to join in on the new series, definitely let us know.
For the people that are saying, well, what about the roundtable? Like, I really enjoyed the roundtable. I want to be able to keep discussing about housing, and I want to keep discussing about affordability and DERB and all that kind of stuff, whatever it may be. For those people, like we said, we're going to kill off the roundtable, but it's not all bad news.
No,
you know why, Brent? You can tell them why. You can be the one.
Okay. I will be the one to give them the exciting news here. All right, everyone. So, again, welcome to Canadians with Disabilities and Their Allies open mic session. Here's the key word. Canadians with Disabilities open mic session. Drum roll. Open mic session.
Open mics are back.
Open mics are back. The new revised open mic session will be launched via Zoom.
Bigger, better than it was before.
Bigger and better.
Faster, stronger.
Yeah. And it is Zoom, strictly on Zoom, everyone. I've had a lot of inbox requests about this over several months, Neil. And so I'm pleased to announce that we will be bringing back open mic session. So to the ones and the people who have been asking about this, I'm really excited to bring this back. There you go.
But we have to say that we're not kidding when we say it's going to be bigger and better than it was before, because it's going to be like, how when you line up, you used to line up with to Ticketmaster to get tickets to, I don't know, who's your favorite band, Brent?
Yeah. I guess the concept of how would somebody buy a concert ticket in a lineup?
You stand in line and it's first come first serve, right?
That's right.
There's limited tickets, limited seats, and in our case, it's going to be really limited seats. So we're calling it the VIP. We're calling it VIP seating because we're going to allow a maximum of 7 VIP or RSVP, or however you want to say it, VIP RSVP. So whoever is the first, it's a first come first serve. So if you want to have priority seating or VIP seating on the open mic, it's a first come first serve. So whoever grabs those 7 seats, that's it. and that's why we're calling it like a VIP thing. Where and we should say, I mean, we're gonna have up to, like I said, 9 people or 9 windows, right? Because I didn't want to make it too 100 windows or whatever. So we'll have like up to 9 people on the stage, so to speak, speaker stage, and then it's going to be unlimited chat. If of course it's on Zoom, so you can still have the chat in Zoom. The chat in YouTube, I should say. I have to correct myself. There's a chat in YouTube, and it's unlimited chat in YouTube. So people can still type and chat in YouTube, and you can have hundreds of people in there.
We can get, and the people that are on the YouTube, they can communicate with the people that are actually on the. So it'll be back and forth, and comments will be coming in.
And I'll make sure that that's kind of my main job when we have these round tables, when we have the open mics. I'm catching myself making mistakes.
Well, it's so exciting because it's like, I mean, it's something new that we're going to be launching. Maybe we should tell the listeners or the viewers watching this right now, because if you're listening, it's on your podcast. But if you're actually watching this, broadcast that that when you do see it, maybe tell them, how are they going to get the Zoom link?
They have to basically think of it as, the reason I mentioned the concert thing, it's almost like you have to line up. You almost have to line up and request it. So anybody that wants to get VIP seating or RSVP seating on an open mic show needs to contact us directly through email.
Yes.
Or people that are connected to you through Twitter can also reach out to you via DM on Twitter. But of course, I am not on Twitter anymore. But anybody that's connected to you can, or they can reach out to you on email. So your email is the Weatherman Langley one.
Langley@gmail.com. So again, that's weatherman.langley@gmail.com.
And I'll put them at the bottom here. And mine is it's neiljm.nm@gmail.com. So anybody can reach out to either one of us and say, I'd really like to have a VIP seat at the open mic, and the world's your oyster. Then you can come on. We'll send you a private link, and then you have your priority seating. You'll be one of the 6 or 7 slots on the show.
Yeah, and we'll keep a tally, and once we get up to that number, unfortunately, it's full. It's going to be on Fridays.
It's going to be on Fridays, and it's going to be at the same time that the roundtables have been at. They're at it's going to be 12:45 Pacific time or 3:45. Actually, that's a secret. That's a secret sign-on time. Sorry, I'm giving away all of the secrets. That's the secret sign-on time for the VIPs.
Oh, well, that's a good thing, though, Neil, because that's the time that we actually let the guests. So if you want to be a guest,
that's right.
You need to log on at that
time.
So
the VIP guests, the ones that are going to be on the panel, they sign in. They'll sign in at the 12:45 or 3:45 Eastern. And then we actually launch live. We launch live on YouTube at about 5 to the hour usually.
That's right. Yeah. That's when we go live. Yeah. I think with a lot of these new improved features that we're doing, and the relaunch of the open mic is going to be fantastic. Looking forward to it, because people have been missing it, and it's like, I miss that community feel of just being able to just talk about whatever, and just being there, right? So
you get so many people saying, "Why can't you bring back the open mics, Brent?" And I mean, in a sense. Again, it's not going to be exactly the same, because you're not going to be have 30 people talking over each other. So it is going to be a little bit different. But I do like the idea that it is going to be VIP. So you're going to have, I actually like the idea that you're only going to have 8 or 9 VIP people on each show. So you're not going to have everybody over talking each other, and like I said, the live chat can be as full as you want. And as the producer, I will keep an eye on chat, and we'll make sure that the room is lively on both ends. The for the people that are on the show, the VIPs, and for the people in the chat room.
Yeah. And creating I create the real good environment. It's a relaxed environment. I just want people just to be themselves. Don't feel that you need to you're having to behave in a certain manner where you're shall we say it's scripted. You know what I mean? It's not scripted. We just wing it, and that's how open mic's always been.